Happy Sunday. Hey, happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to Super Sunday Live with me from my house to wherever you are. It's, great to have you here. Let me see if I can fix this camera right here. Welcome Instagram, welcome Facebook, welcome YouTube. Hey, I want to spend a few minutes with you. And precisely, I want to talk to you about something that crossed my mind several weeks ago. Although today, it sort of hit me, back again, and I want to go ahead and share with you. Right. So, and you probably saw it right there. Because I care for others, I am selfish, and I know that probably it's sounding absolutely contradictive. But let me explain so that you can have some context. And, as usual, every Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually here live so that we can empower you, add value so that you can continue to grow and develop yourself, at a personal level, mental level, spiritual level at the same time, so you can continue to grow, as a real estate investor. Okay. So before I get started, hey, hit like, leave me a message, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification button so that you get notified. And at the same time, go ahead and share it with others. So what is it that I'm talking about when I'm discussing about, I care for others, and therefore that is the reason why that I'm selfish. And let me explain why. It's interesting, and I've shared it in the past, although I want to take a further moment so that you can understand that philosophy. Oftentimes, I see people wanting to help others, on the very same thing that they're lacking. In other words, I want to help you have more success, but they don't have success themselves. I want to help you, have better leadership skills, but they lack leadership skills. And it's interesting to see, because there was someone that I'm not going to name names, but there was a person that she was struggling financially, and she would always buy food for us at the office. And she was just a giver, and and I like when people are givers, but when you're giving away what you don't have, then it creates a bigger issue. Would you agree or disagree with that? Leave me a message down below. And I remember having a conversation with her, and I said, why, knowing that you're struggling, you're still buying literally food for others? And she said, I want to bless them. And I said, how can you bless others if you haven't even blessed yourself? It was interesting, isn't it? Now, just as an insight there, because it is interesting to see how I see many people wanting to help when they're the ones that are truly needing the help. Have you encountered people like that? So therefore, one of the things that I learned earlier on in my life, because a lot of people would tell me, Raul, you're very selfish. You're very selfish. Even when I was a kid, they would, my family would tell me, Raul, you're selfish. As I was growing up, Raul, you're selfish. And I've heard it many, many times until basically hit me, many years ago. And then he got reminded a few weeks ago, and now got reminded today, on a conversation that I had with a good friend of mine who came from Reno, Nevada. And I told him, I said, listen, the reason why, I said, I'm selfish, and that is the very same reason why I care for others. And he was like a little bit stunned, like, Raul, what are you freaking talking about? And I said, listen. The reason I'm selfish is because if I grow, if I learn to dominate myself, my emotions, then I'm going to be able to coach you, to mentor you on how you can dominate your own emotions. Do you agree or disagree? Leave me a message. Now, if I become good at negotiating, as an example, and I'm selfish because I'm learning, for myself, then I can come and teach you how you can do it too. Interesting. If we grab our organs, organs in our body, the heart, we all have a selfish heart. Why? Our heart, sucks all the blood. Majority of the blood is the responsible organ that sucks the blood, as much as it can, retains it, and then spreads it to many different organs throughout our body. Our heart needs to be so selfish first so that the rest of the organs can be alive. It's the responsible one. If the heart wasn't selfish, you and I wouldn't be alive. Our lungs are selfish. They need the oxygen. And then they distribute it to wherever the rest of the body needs. Do you agree or disagree? Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to tell you, obviously, everything about the human body, but I'm giving you an example of why is it that because I care for others, I am selfish. And so when people tell me, Raul, you're selfish, I say, you're right. I have to be selfish because if I'm happy, I can teach you and coach you how to be happy. If I'm grateful, first, I can teach you and coach you how to be grateful. If I succeed financially, I can teach you and coach you how to be successful financially. See, whatever I'm going to want to help you with, I need to make sure that I am succeeding at that very same thing. It's easy to say and to tell somebody else what to do, because especially when you're not doing it, it's easy. So, ladies and gentlemen, just understand one thing. You need to learn to be selfish. But the selfishness that I'm talking about, I'm not talking about the selfishness that many people believe. Many people out there believe that selfishness or being selfish is bad. It all depends on which context you're seeing it and which context you're using it. Okay. Greed is a different thing, but selfishness, you got to be selfish to learning the material yourself first. You got to be so selfish to changing your life, first, to making the decision that I got to basically be the one that I'm selfish on becoming better at that very same thing that I'm going to teach others or that I'm planning to help others with. Do you agree or disagree? You don't have to agree with me. You can completely disagree. Just let me know down below, the way that you're seeing it. If our heart is selfish and you don't, you may believe it or not. I believe it. And if not, go ahead and study how is it that the heart actually sucks all the blood, as much blood as it can, because it needs to spread it out and distribute it, obviously, to the rest of the organs. So just understand that very same thing could literally make the biggest difference. The reason why I say this is because oftentimes in the past, I would tell people, go ahead and read books and go ahead and do this and go ahead and do that. While I wasn't doing it, and very quickly, you can catch yourself up thinking, oh my God, I want to bless others, but I'm not feeling blessed. I want to give others, the very same thing I'm lacking. And that puts you into a major, major disadvantage. So anyways, I wanted to go ahead and share with you here on Sunday, go ahead and have, a happy Sunday. Have a, what is it that, other people call it? Call it Sunday fun day. Go ahead and have an amazing rest of your weekend. Get to see you on the Luna Fires. But every Sunday we actually, come in and share something different. And today I wanted to share and let you know, because I care for you, I am selfish. Because I care for others, I am selfish. And the selfish that I'm talking about is before I can share to you, what is it that, an opinion or a comment or I suggest you something is because that very same thing, I got to make sure that I've lived it. I got to make sure that I've have it so that I can own it and be able to tell you, hey, you should do this. I can help you with this. Like, for instance, real estate investing. Real estate investing, it's my thing. Business, entrepreneurship, developing the mindset, personal development. I've been doing it for the past decade, religiously, day in, day out. And I can tell you that it's not easy. So don't expect it to be easy. But I think that it's simple once you learn it, once you have a good grasp on it. So congratulations for spending and investing this time with me here today. From wherever you are, I'm sending you a virtual hug. And don't forget, Go ahead and go to raullunaacademy.com if you want to continue learning about, how to develop yourself, real estate investing, and in the entrepreneurship world. All right. So, I got some webinars that I conduct absolutely free, or information that you can have access absolutely free, and get to see you next time. Now, remember that there's always an opportunity to grow. So it only takes one deal. As a matter of fact, today I found an amazing deal, and part of my team actually was able and had the opportunity to actually see that. So that is the reason why I tell you it's a seven-figure. Listen to this: a seven-figure potential profit deal. And I'm not saying this to brag about it. The reason why I'm sharing it is because when you see me, that I always end with, you're one freaking real estate deal away from changing your financial future. Trust me, it takes one phenomenal deal to change your future. Now, you got to work to get the knowledge, to build the relationships, to build the resources, to have the right environment. And that's precisely why I do, what I do here. If you join for free in raullunaacademy.com, I also have paid courses, but you could also, sign up for free. I do monthly meetings where I invite you so that you can continue to learn. And it's a very exclusive group. And I can tell you one thing, today I found a deal, and I found a deal that is a changed life, is a life-changing deal that, only if you have the knowledge, if you got the wherewithal. And I'm not talking about money, because people believe that, oh, I need to, have, lots of money. I gotta have credit. Hey, I was bankrupt. And I can tell you that if I was bankrupt and how to build from below ground zero, anyone can. Because if this farm boy that, was raised in a farm town and now lives in a farm area is able to make it, I'm validating you that you can make it too. All right. I don't have more than you do. Maybe just knowledge, maybe just, experience, because I'm willing to put the action. Other than that, I know that you can, but you need to believe in you. All right. Congratulations. Get to see you next time. Thank you.